Later this month, the House Energy and Commerce Committee will be looking at 20 different pieces of legislation to try to fight the U.S. growing opioid crisis. The effort comes as law enforcement struggles against the usual suspects and the unusual ones as well. Correspondent Jonathan Serrie tells us tonight about that from Atlanta.
Police! Federal agents taking down an alleged drugs for sex ring in metro Atlanta. The man at the top, not part of a cartel, but a former medical examiner.
He's a forensics pathologist. He sees dead people. So why is this person able to write 1,500 prescriptions in a 2-year period? 90% of them were for pain medicine.
Robert Murphy is the special agent in charge of the Drug Enforcement Administration's Atlanta Field Division.
How many times?
He and his agents recently arrested multiple defendants tied to Dr. Joseph Burton, who's accused of writing unnecessary opioid prescriptions in exchange for sexual favors.
The medical community constantly talks about policing themselves. We hope that happens. Unfortunately, it doesn't, and sometimes we have to come in and police it.
DEA actions against physicians more than quintupled from 88 cases in 2011 to 479 cases in 2016, according to research by George Mason University's Dr. Tony Yang. Each state keeps a prescription drug monitoring database to help physicians and pharmacists red flag excessive activity. But law enforcement access to these records varies from state to state. Georgia currently requires a search warrant or subpoena.
Georgia's version of the prescription drug monitoring database is not as accessible to law enforcement as other states, surrounding states.
A bill pending in the Georgia legislature would fix some of the problems with the state's database, but does not address the issue of access for law enforcement. Although Georgia's database helped police and prosecutors build their case against Dr. Burton, they say earlier and easier access might have helped prevent many pills from winding up in the wrong hands. Brett?
Jonathan, thank you.